Start though with a live look at San Francisco, where time is up for people who work for the city and in the city to provide proof of vaccination.
Yeah, the deadline to give that information to employers is today. Good evening. I'm Ken Bastida.
And I'm Elizabeth Cook. KPIX 5's Max Darrow is live in the city with more on how well the mandate is going for businesses. Max?
About 2 months ago, the city put in place the vaccine mandate for people who want to patronize businesses like restaurants, gyms, bars, etc. Well, now that mandate's going to affect people who work at these kinds of businesses, while also a handful of people who work for the city. The signs that say vaccines required up at restaurants, bars, and many other indoor businesses in San Francisco now apply to both customers and employees.
If I'm going to go in and sit down with a bunch of people I don't know, maskless, to have a meal, it makes me feel more comfortable knowing that everybody there has been vaccinated.
When the city put the vaccine mandate in place, they gave employers about 2 months to ensure their employees were fully vaccinated.
You know, it went over a lot easier than we anticipated.
Bob Partwright runs 5 restaurants and a cafe at Pier 39.
Most of our staff complied and provided proof of vaccination. We only had about 3 employees that resigned due to the fact that they didn't want to get the vaccination.
So in theory, everyone inside these kinds of indoor businesses, customers and staff, are vaccinated.
I think it's a huge game changer. This is probably pretty much as safe as it gets in the city of San Francisco since the pandemic.
Dr. Monica Gandhi is an infectious disease expert at UCSF.
Really, that is as safe as space as you can get as a fully vaccinated place for minimization of COVID-19 spread.
Wednesday, also the deadline for city employees who work in high-risk settings, such as firefighters and police officers, to show proof they're vaccinated. Some first responders gathered outside City Hall to speak out against the mandate. During a fire commission meeting, the chief revealed 41 active members of SFFD are currently not in compliance with the city's vaccine policy. As for police officers, an SFPD source tells KPIX 5 there are 120 unvaccinated sworn officers, some of whom are seeking exemptions.
Our Human Resources Department is continuing to try to work with people individually, but we are going to stand by what we committed to do, and right now it is not impacting city services.
Back on the pier, Partwright hopes the vaccination policy will make people more comfortable with going out.
All patrons and staff inside the dining rooms are vaccinated. I think it's a safe place to come.
As for those 41 firefighters not in compliance, the chief said during the meeting today that they are not to come inside any of the fire stations until they are fully vaccinated. She also mentioned that the group of those not in compliance plan to meet with the department soon to figure out how to best to proceed. Reporting live in San Francisco, Max Darrow, KPIX 5. Liz?
All right. Max, thank you.